State gang the mob. True simple. We in too deep.
Okay, so we're getting ready to get started because I'm not going to be here long. Hey, Spencer. Yeah, I want to talk about what's been going on in these YouTube streets the last couple of days. I watched a little bit. Let me just admit, yesterday, Boy Stop Capping went live. He was talking about a live that he was in the night before, I guess, or early that morning. I did not see the live. I have not received any screenshots from the live or any videos from the live. I guess it was on Rosie's channel, and they were talking about a lot of things. I guess sub for a sub. They accused him of calling somebody a hoe. He says he didn't call anybody a hoe. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to talk a little bit about how do I say this? I'm going to talk a little bit about MoneyBoy Trey's live when Anaya came on the platform. Hey, Too Strong. Hey, Kim. I'm going to talk. Hey, Glory B. I'm going to talk a little bit about a lot of things because what's happening is it's a lot of things going on that you guys don't maybe know about, some of you. And it involves, let me go into the Boy Stop Capping stuff first. So I think Boy Stop Capping did a live, and I said, you know what, I'm done. I gotta log off because it's a lot of things. Hey, Heaven, a lot of things happening, and a lot of things that could happen that could get worse because of people stirring the pot behind the scenes, and people have their own private individual alliances, right? So let me just get into it. I like Rosie. I like Supreme Queen. I like Miss Virginia. I like Boy Stop Capping here for the tea. I like all of y'all. I pretty much like everybody, but I understand that people have their own individual preferences when it comes to content creators. And I get that. I understand that. And I respect your hey Raina, I respect your right. Hey, Beautiful Essence, your right to go anywhere you please and support whoever you want to support. I don't have a problem with you being in one content creator's chat and or even not even showing up in my chat, or show support by just watching the video and giving it a thumbs up, right? If you feel like being in my chat might cause problems for you and somebody else's chat, then don't come in. I still love you just the same. Okay? It's not a problem for me. I don't need you to show any kind of level of alliance or loyalty. You feel me? Because I look at it like this. We're all individuals. We should be able to go where we want, support who we want, publicly, privately. It shouldn't really matter, right? I don't need anybody to help me fight. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not a coattail rider like Anaya called me. We're going to get into that. I'm nobody's coattail rider. I've never ridden the coattail of anybody. I'm not on panels with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Don't need to be. I'm right here by myself, using my voice to speak the truth. Okay? I don't need to click up with anybody. That's not what I need. That's not what I've ever needed. See, the thing about this whole them saying, oh, you're clicking up and oh, you're a bully, but it be 5 and 6 and 7 people on the panel talking to a person that's on their panel by themselves and calling the person that's all alone on their panel a bully. Calling me a bully because you're mad at Loca, or coming at me because you're upset with Loca. What do I have to do with Loca's content about your friends? You feel me? I know I'm all over the place. Let's get back to the Boy Stop Capping thing, because I'm going to get into the Anaya stuff late in a little while. I don't believe that Boy Stop, this is just to Supreme. I don't believe that Boy Stop Capping will ever call you anybody a whore or a hoe. And if he did, I think that he would own it. But I think that everybody does have a right to defend themselves. So if you're going to accuse somebody of something, y'all leave the content up. Leave the content up. Don't hide the content and then accuse somebody of doing something. Leave the content up. Give somebody a fair chance to defend themselves. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Triple. Look, Give somebody a fair opportunity to defend themselves. Hey, June. Let's see. I think I got, hey, Unique. Okay, I think I got everybody. So, that's my point. And my point is, I don't want to see y'all beefing, especially not over something like Tubby. You feel me? Like, that bitch is like a nothing. Nothing. And I get that everybody's getting frustrated about her content and everybody's getting frustrated about her and Alana, but look at how pitiful they are. Look at how pitiful Alana Morris and Nina Mbachu are. They're online all day waiting for one of us to go live so they can react to it. They have nothing. Zero. No lives, no family. One bitch sits on YouTube all day long in a musty, funky ass diaper, pissing all day long and playing Sims. And the other bitch bites babies, goes to animal shelters to find pets to molest and beat and kill. You know, like I get that these people are talking about our kids and doxing and doing all that, but the thing about it is they will die like a weed if you don't give it nourishment. Stop giving these bitches the nourishment. Like we're feeding them constantly, feeding their egos, feeding their narratives, giving them something to react to. And if they react to and you're not talking about them, let them look stupid. But don't let them allow them to bring you into some drama with somebody else because that person might not want to do content on them. Those people can destroy platforms. Doing content and commentary on somebody like Alana Morris and somebody like Nina Mbachu, that can destroy your platform. It will stagnate. Hey, Liz. Hey, girl. Hey. Look, those people like that can destroy your platform. Like to focus on them. So don't say, oh, you didn't stand for me when it's not anybody else's job to fight for you, for your family, for your children. That's your job. That's your responsibility. If a content creator says hi to Nina Mbachu or is friendly to Nina Mbachu, that's not, to me, that shouldn't be a big deal. Nina Mbachu hasn't done the things to that content creator that she's done to you. So why would that content creator have any of the same feelings about that person? You can't expect somebody to dislike somebody just because they fucked over you. And that's the problem that we all have. We all think that, oh, because this person is evil and because this person fucked over a lot of people in this sector or on YouTube, period, that everybody should treat this person like a piece of shit because she's a piece of shit to about 10 or 20 people in this sector. She's a piece of shit to those 10 and 20 people. But the other 10 and 20 people don't have to, how do I say it? Put that burden on their own shoulders. Weigh down their platforms with that mess. You understand what I'm saying? So people have the right to be cordial and respectful to whoever they want to be cordial and respectful to. They can say hi to Nina Mbachu and not be a horrible person. You feel me? Like they can literally say hi to the devil. It don't make them the devil, y'all. It doesn't make them the person that put the dick on your kid's face. It doesn't make them that evil, demonic force like Alana Morris and Nina Mbachu. And because they don't pick up that sword and swing for you in your fight, it doesn't make them a bad person either. It's not their fight. It's not their fight. So that's what I need for people to understand is that you can't pick up a sword and fight for somebody when you wasn't hit by the person that they're fighting. You coming into something, you don't know all the details. They don't know the behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know what's going on. They might have seen the shit that's going on with that person, but they don't know. Hey, young granny. Hey, y'all coming up in here. Hey, Donna B. Hey, boy, stop capping. Y'all we got to stop doing that, y'all. We have to stop judging each other by our own yardstick. We have to stop putting all of the weight of what we're going through on everybody in this community, because everybody in this community ain't dealing with Nina and Bachu. And it's not their responsibility to put that shit on their platform. So that's what I wanted to say about that. I wanted to say that I support all of y'all. You know, you feel what I'm saying? And everything that I like content creators that do commentary that I don't agree with. You feel me? Like, I still like them as a person. You can see like some good in I won't say everybody, because I haven't seen any good in Nina Mbachu or Alana Morris at all, but you can see some good in everybody. Most of the people on this platform, you can see some good, right? So I wanted to say that about the whole thing about like, don't attack somebody with the accusation, or I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just saying everybody has a right to defend themselves, and defend themselves against content that's privated. That's very, very hard to do when somebody is accusing you of something and you know for a fact that you didn't do it, right? The other thing is that the selective outrage for me is kind of perplexing. I have to be honest. When you get upset, and I'm not talking to Supreme and all, you know, and Rosie and all of them when I'm saying this. I'm speaking in general when I say this. To me, when you get outraged by a man using the B word, or a man calling a woman out of her name or something like that, but you sit on platforms and you support men all the time that do that, and you share that content out, when that thing happens to you, when somebody calls you a bitch or calls you a whore or talks up under your clothes, when a man does that to you, you can't expect this community to be as outraged for you as they would be for somebody who doesn't support that content or share that content out. And I'm speaking in general when I say that. So when certain people get outraged, oh, you called me a B, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the future. I want them to know that I'm going to be right here reminding you that you sat on that platform. You shared those men out. You supported those men that talk so vile and disgusting about women, but you claim that you want to be respected yourself as a strong Black woman. Make it make sense. It's all of these contradictions and all of this. Hey, D, my little brother is in here. Hey, D Spot. Look, you say that you want to be, you know, you don't like it when it happens to you, but you support it when it's done to others. Okay. So that's all. I hope that all of the people that I spoke of, Boy Stop Capping, Virginia, Rosie, Supreme, I like all of y'all. I hope that y'all can work this out. Don't let an infiltrator or somebody that wants to do content on the commentary and make it mean something that it doesn't mean. Don't allow that person, okay, to enter your brain, okay? Don't allow that person to stir the pot and make something bigger than it should have been, okay? So let's get into not making something bigger than it should have been. Let's talk about you, Miss Anaya. Miss Anaya, I like you. I don't have anything bad to say about you. But my question is, what is your issue with me? What have I done to you? Now you're saying I'm coming after State Gang. I did commentary, I think twice on MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat twice. I don't see how that's coming after State Gang. So we're going to listen to this, because I actually pretty much you say you're not messing with. I understand it. Boy, stop capping. I understand it. And that's your right. Just leave it alone. Let it do what it do. But how do I say it? Some people are easily influenced by the wrong people. I'm just going to put it like that. Some people can be easily influenced by the wrong people. And I think that ultimately, this is just my opinion. I think that ultimately the people that we're talking about are good people on the inside. They're just dealing with a demonic force, and they kind of got other people in their ear that might be leading them down the wrong direction because they have their own ulterior motives. And I'm going to leave it at that. I know that was kind of stealth, but we're going to leave it a little bit stealth. But let me play this clip from Anaya, and while she was on MoneyBoy Trey's platform, and it's called Tommy Sotomayor says today men are too weak for today. Tommy Sotomayor says today's men are too weak for women. Do you agree? Part 2, and it aired on August the 20th. It has 1,062 views. I always try to do that because I want you guys, if you want to go and support the content creators or go and view the video for yourself to see that it's not, that I'm just doing commentary on, what's out here. So let me play this part. Now, they had already been talking about Local for like 10 or 15 minutes before Anaya mentioned my name. And I had to literally go back and listen to it because it was weird to me. Like, why you brought my name into it, Anaya? I still don't understand it, but I'm going to try to figure it out. We're going to try to figure it out here because the goal is to squash this, and keep it pushing.
Black women. Like the shit that she say, it don't make no sense. No, Anaya been there from day one. Because I didn't heard that lady say that 1,000 times like that. She does talk just like that. Oh, I'm this. I'm Spanish. I'm Indian. It was like, okay. She's Indian, now she's Spanish. Which one is it? And like, I'm pretty sure somebody is here.
I started at about the 51-minute mark. That's where I started at. Like I said, they had been talking about Local for, I think, maybe 10 or 15 minutes before Anaya said my name, and here it comes.
Be fair. And trust me, if you want to go, we can go. She may have gotten an ancestry test done.
Mine's almost done. I think I have like a week to go. I know what the fuck I am.
Like, it's irritating. Like, the way, like, he's so fucking disrespectful. Just sitting back, like, just calling names and shit, like, Local. Like, what the fuck do you do? But sit at the screen. You a whole fucking demon in this sector. You a demon. Unspoken. You want to ride your fucking coattail. Y'all wear this shit together. Like, it's weird.
So let me show y'all a screenshot. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all right quick. And now she's saying that me and Loca are weird as shit. Hey, Mika. Me and Loca are weird as shit together. First of all, me and Loca are not together. Contrary to what you might believe, Loca and I are not together. We don't work together. We don't talk behind the scenes. We do none of the stuff that you're implying. We don't work together. Now, the thing about it is what you don't understand is that my alliance is not to people. I'm not aligned with people. I'm aligned with the truth. Not the truth, not the man that sits on y'all panel, or not truth, not that person. I'm aligned to the facts, the truth. That's my alliance. So when somebody tells the truth about something, or they lie about something, and they imply my involvement in something, I'm going to do commentary on it. I'm going to react to it. That's why I reacted to the live that MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat did. And it was because Joy Chit Chat said from her mouth to our ears that she was going to start doing commentary on my niece, my YouTube niece. See, this isn't about truth or Loca or anything like that. See, what you guys are trying to make this, you're trying to change the narrative. and it's ugly. It's not factual. You're not paying attention to the history. My alliance and allegiance is to the facts. So if Loca told something truthfully, and then it was a whole play run by MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat, and I came out here and talked about the play, that's not me picking Loca's side. That's me pointing out the facts. The facts. And it's right. It's the facts that a play was run. And it's the facts that Joy Chit Chat and MoneyBoy Trey never came back and addressed the play. That's what lets us know that it was definitely a play, because there was no addressing the play. There was no commentary done on it. It's just all of this slick shade now, all of this throwing me and stuff with Loca Libra, when Loca Libra and I are not tied at the hip. Nor do I need. I ain't gonna speak for Loca, but I can speak for what I see. I don't see 10 and 20 people on her platform. You only see one person on mine. I don't see this. And you call me a bully. And I'm a coattail rider. But you hopped on a platform, Anaya, and I'm not coming for you. I'm just speaking facts now, because I'm reacting to what you said about me. You came up on a platform and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men and 2 women. 5 men and 2 women talking about 2 women, because you put me in it. First, y'all was just talking about Loca, but you talking about 2 women that use their platforms by themselves, that don't have a bunch of people up there, don't have men up there talking, dogging women out, don't have men up there calling women bitches and hoes and all of this other stuff, and you calling me a bully? What makes me a bully compared to this? What makes me like Loca Libra? So you said I'm coattail riding her. When have I ever attacked you, Anaya? So why is my name in your mouth, but you're saying how have I ever attacked you? What have I ever said or done to you? When have I ever called Joy or MoneyBoy Trey or anybody over there in Steak Gang, as you say, Steak Gang? When have I ever called any of you guys out of your name? I simply did commentary on you. So now commentary is wrong, but when you do it on somebody, and when you guys do it on Eat with Q, and she says that it's wrong and that you're lying on her, I'm not in my rights to defend her, but you're in your rights to come up here and put my name in some issue you got with Loca. Make it make sense. Hey, Regina, make it make sense. How is one thing worse than the other? Y'all got 7 people up here talking about 2 women. I was mentioned briefly, but y'all got 7 people up there, 5 men. But I'm a bully. It's not making sense to me. All of these panels of multiple people pounding on somebody for hours. That's not bullying. That's not bullying. That's not harassment. What is that? What is this that we see right here? Because I'm confused. I'm so confused as to how my name came up into something when I ain't never said nothing about Anaya Taylor. Never shown nothing but respect to Anaya. And as far as I'm concerned, I only showed respect to MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat. I did commentary on them, never called them out their name. They didn't agree with the commentary, but I never disrespected them.
It's weird. Like, motherfuckers is tired.
Let's go. Let's go.
Talk about everybody's state game. You want to point out Trey, Joy, everybody else. Get the fuck up out of here.
And Trey,
y'all are 2 old ass weird bitches that are messy.
2 old,
like y'all messy.
2 old ass weird bitches, and I'm messy. I'm an old ass weird bitch. Hey, Deani, I'm an old ass weird bitch and I'm messy, but I ain't been live for days. But y'all been talking about me on platforms for days. And I ain't been live for days. How am I messy? When I'm coming out here showing receipts and stuff, and I'm an old ass weird bitch? What have I ever done to Anaya? Can somebody please tell me, what have I ever done to Anaya? Never disrespected her. Never called her out her name. Never came for her in any way, shape, or form. Why are you coming for me, Anaya? Never shown you nothing but respect. And I feel like maybe it's because, hey, Sierra, I mean, it's like they're not even seeing things the way most of the other, well, a lot of people in this community are seeing it. And now the tide is changing. But I told behind the scenes, I sent word to Truth Hurts behind the scenes, y'all. This is something that y'all don't even know, that y'all might need to know. I asked Anisha to let Truth Hurts know that behind the scene, the tide was changing because people was reaching out. And people were saying that, like, they felt like, okay, well, I can't even go live because then my live will be used, and I can't even do this, and then my whole life will be talked about. My life, everybody, a lot of people felt attacked by that platform. It wasn't just Sin City. And I didn't want to say this publicly, but when you guys go live and you do all of these platforms and panels and multiple people you got channels. These aren't just regular random content creators. Everybody up there has a channel where they do content. They're doing content on these channels, talking about these people. Are you serious? So 5 men and 2 women, but I'm old and weird. Why am I old and weird for using my platform to speak the truth? Huh? I'm old and weird for coming on my platform, a YouTube platform that's designed the way I want it to be designed. That makes me old and weird, Anaya? Why? Why? I'm old and weird because I want the facts and not lies. Especially when lies are designed to tear people's lives apart. I don't like that kind of content. I'm not a fan of it. So, of course, if I can help somebody and speak the truth on their behalf, I'm going to do it, even if it is Local Libra. If it was you, Anaya, if it was you, hell, I have spoke the truth on Truth for Truth Hurts and Love and Gossip when lies have been told on them. Are you serious? I'm about the facts, not the lies. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Anaya. I'm so disappointed because, hey, Queen Gertrude, I'm disappointed because I thought better. Like, I thought you would at least be analytical. Let me play this a little bit. That's crazy. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. And you are inserting yourself in something that has zero to do with you and calling people names that haven't done anything to you. And the question still is why? That nature's good. The thing about it is, it's not even, they could continue to do the content that, now I'm not telling any of them not to do the content that they're doing. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't saying stop. You can keep on doing what the hell you're doing, even when you're doing it to Q. But what you need to know is that when you do something and you lie, and I think it's a big enough lie, I'm going to speak on it. I didn't speak on any of the content that was done on Eat with Q the last 2 days because the screenshots I got was just stupid. It was stupid stuff. Stupid lies, stupid false fake scenarios. Hey, here for the tea. Stupid lies, stupid false fake scenarios that a lot of people aren't going to go for anyway, like Wallgate and Pussygate and all those other trying to tell somebody who they can get a pussy to, when they can give it to them. That stuff is stupid. And it makes the content creator look dumb. It doesn't make the person that is being talked about look dumb. It makes the content creator. that's creating these false and fake narratives, it makes that person look stupid. So I ain't doing no commentary on it. It is what it is. It's stupid, it's silly, and it's going to definitely come back to bite these people in their butts. And y'all spreading this fake, false shit, and you don't want people to point it out? We can't even react. I can't react to it. I can't point it out. I mean, come on now. Come on. And then it's like the woe is me. Oh, you have to ask permission. Who the hell said somebody had to? Y'all being so petty and childish about this because you do want to feel free to just attack and say whatever you want to say without any verbal repercussions. See, when I come back, I'm not coming back to try to destroy your platform. I'm not coming back to call you names, call you out of your name, or lie on you. I'm going to try to come back with some facts about the situation. Okay?
And I'm going to be honest with you. Trey has been nothing but respectful to everybody that, well,
Facts.
when I say
Facts. She said facts. When Joy Chit Chat said MoneyBoy Trey has been nothing but respectful to all of the people in this community, Anaya said facts. Why? Because he's steak gang? Or because that's factual? Is that see, the thing about it is that a lot of people mistake friendship and loyalty and stuff like that with lies. Like, I gotta lie to support you and support your scenario. I gotta lie to support what you're doing. Just to be your friend, I have to go along with all of your lies. And I gotta support you through your lies. No, I disagree. If somebody is lying, like if even as close as myself and Deani and Too Strong and Spencer, if they wanted me to spread lies on my platform, or if they spread the lies on their platforms, I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't share it out. I wouldn't amen it. I wouldn't say facts on top of facts on top of facts, because it's lies. It's lies. You don't have any evidence of it. You have no proof of it. Hey, I ain't going. If you don't have no evidence of it, if you don't have no proof of it, I done got like I keep on saying, y'all, I done got screenshots, but I'm like, I need to see the whole thing. I need to see whether or not this screenshot, I can have 1 million people tell me, no, this screenshot means this. No, I need to hear the content creator say it. I can't go based upon what you say. And the screenshot that you give me, I have to have the proof, because I'm not going to use my platform and then later on be popped in a lie. And that's why we're going to get into the chopped and screw, because a lot of people are saying, oh, UP, she chops and screws content. She lies through her content. No, I don't lie. I use your words the way you say them, the way you meant them. Chopping and screwing is by making a 12-hour, 4-hour live 5 minutes to put it into a video to give people the context of what you were saying. But I'm never going to lie on you, because you'll be able to come back later and pop me. And I'm going to show you just why Joy Chit Chat and MoneyBoy Trey and Anaya and all of State Gang should know that, because they did that recently to another content creator. I will never give anybody that power to be able to come back and pop me in a lie, because I'm not going to lie on you.
Wait.
Everybody. People that haven't crossed me.
He said people that haven't crossed him, he has not been respectful to. But my thing is this. Now, MoneyBoy Trey says that I have a problem. He did a live and he said that he's going on some sort of he's not going to talk about us or anything like that, but all of the subliminals, y'all haven't stopped talking about me or us. But let me just say this. He brought up me calling me, he brought up my son, said I wanted to bring my son to a fight with Sugar Delights and all of this stuff, and I was going to allow Sugar Delights to be punched by my son. My son was Sugar Delights was driving to another state to stalk my family. Everybody knows that. Sugar Delights wanted to meet up with me, right? My kids were there because Sugar Delights had somebody there. My family supports me, and my family don't want to be stalked by this weird bitch, right? But see, you don't have those problems, MoneyBoy Trey. Let me say this. You don't have those problems, those issues, but so you can make light of them. You can make it a laughing matter or something trivial. But when I said calling Sugar Delights a bitch and all of that stuff, I think that women should be respected. If they don't call a man a bitch, then a man shouldn't call that woman a bitch. I've never heard Philly Phil call you out your name. I've never heard her say anything disrespectful to you. Now, she might have broke your heart. She might have turned on you for August and Rello and all that stuff. That's all between y'all. But I've never heard that woman talk to you or speak about you the way that you speak about her. It's disgusting. And every woman that sits on that panel and that platform loses an ounce of credibility every time the words come out of your mouth, that Uncle Effer word, and talking up under that woman's clothes and talking about child abuse and child molestation and all of that kind of stuff, the way that you trivialize rape on women and all, the way that you the misogynistic way that you talk about women, downgrade and belittle, berate women, period. Every woman should take issue with that, especially every Black woman coming from a Black man to be talked about like a piece of meat constantly on a platform. The things that you say about that woman, I don't know Philly Phil in real life, but I know I have never heard that woman say the vile and disgusting things from her mouth that you say about her. So your respect that you have against women is null and void. Because I've listened to your content. You don't respect women at all. Not any woman. Not any woman. Not your mama. Not your woman. Not your daughters. No woman do you respect. Because you would not ever let the things constantly, every day, MoneyBoy Trey, you let that vile, vicious stuff come out of your mouth. It's deplorable. I'm sorry. That's my opinion about your content and listening to it, especially since you started talking about it with Philly Phil. I don't know what that woman has done to you, but she's not the one that needs to seek help for the way she feels about you. You need to seek help for the way you feel about her. And I have to say this. And this is to MoneyBoy Trey when it comes to his friendship with B. Nicole, because I don't know any of you. I don't know the behind the scenes. I don't know anything about this, and I really shouldn't even be speaking on it, but it is what it is. The fact that you constantly say that, the fact that you constantly say that about the woman that birthed your so-called good friend, the fact that you're constantly putting that information out here about Philly Phil, that means you're constantly putting that information out about your good friend. About her conception. It's triggering, MoneyBoy Trey. It's sad. It's triggering. And for any woman that would support that level of any human being that would sit back and support you constantly, you say, Uncle Effer, and you say it effortlessly. You say it with pride. Like it makes you a better man to degrade and berate a woman like that, no matter how you feel about her. Every woman that sits by you needs to be ashamed of themselves. Every woman that sits next to you, that sits up on you, hey, Alicia, every woman that sits on, hey, Safe with me, Any woman that sits on that platform with you, MoneyBoy Trey, and listens to that stuff and you share it out, you tag that woman, you are introducing more and more people to that vile and disgusting, it's so evil and y'all don't even see it. That's not bullying. You don't think that what MoneyBoy Trey is doing to Eat with Philly Phil is bullying? This woman has begged and pleaded to be left alone by this man. But this man is saying that I'm going to violate this woman verbally every day, trigger her every fucking day. He don't know the history. He was not there. Neither was B. Nicole. B. Nicole was not there. She wasn't there. Philly Phil was there. She knows what happened. She knows what she went through. She knows the traumas. She knows what she experienced. And she knows why she doesn't want to deal with certain things, especially not here on YouTube. How dare you? How dare you think it's your right to constantly put that woman's childhood trauma out here? And how dare you people who sit on that platform with him look at him like he's a god, like he's the man, for violating a woman daily with his vulgarities. How dare all of you? And you don't think that's bullying. That's not bullying, though. It's sad. It's sad. And yeah, that is. And B. Nicole shares it out too. That's the saddest thing about it, is that you are telling people about a life that you weren't even a part of. The sad is so sad listening to that stuff and seeing that stuff being shared out and seeing that stuff being laughed about. I heard content creators sit and laugh when he says that. Laugh about it. Woo, hey, ghetto train. That's some sad stuff. And it's like, oh, but Luca's bullying me. Luca's a bully. Luca, blah, 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 blah. Being called a bitch and being called a hoe, that's a bully. But being called an Uncle Effer constantly, and a B and a hoe, and a bunch of men sitting on a platform laughing about your childhood trauma, these are a group of grown-ass men and women. Y'all have to put this into perspective. See, y'all not getting it. Y'all not putting this into perspective. Think about this as a logically thinking group of adults, y'all. Men and women who have children themselves, sitting up, laughing, and making commentary out of childhood traumas. And it's a joke to them. It's a joke. It's commentary. It makes MoneyBoy Trey money. It makes him money. He gets paid from it. Hey, I'm flawed. He gets money from violating a woman that doesn't violate him. Violating a woman every single day, and a group of women support it, share it out, talk about it too, and laugh with him. A group of mothers laughing about incest. Laughing about incest. Laughing about somebody else's story, somebody else's real life. That's some sad shit right there. But Steak Gang, go ahead, Steak Gang. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all should be proud of yourselves. Go ahead, Steak Gang. Rip a woman apart. At one of the, you might not like her personality. You might not. I don't know what y'all dislike or like about Philly Phil. That's not I don't know. I know what I see. I know what y'all say. I know I haven't heard her say anything about MoneyBoy Trey to the level of things that he says about her every day. And he says it with such, I mean, the sound in his voice is like he puts emphasis on that, like he wants to hurt her every time he says it. He says it like he's sticking a knife into her gut and twisting it. That's how he says it. He enjoys saying that disgusting shit. And then Joyce is back. Okay, enough. Okay, one more time. Well, how many times did you say that? Like it's a joke. It's a joke to them. Mm-mm-mm.
People that haven't
That's
talked
what I
to
meant to
I
say.
feel
I'm
respect.
sorry. I had to take that back. I said I'm about to say it. But when he does reach out to these people and he do have conversation with them, which is what they thought I didn't know about, because for some reason, like, I talked to you. That wasn't not what I was trying to say. I know what Trey does.
But it's like
Period.
some weird shit. Like, you gotta respect Trey even more. It's just like on some calm shit. Just like, you know
What? Now, I didn't hear this part. That wasn't a fake what? She said you have to respect Trey even more on some calm shit. Why? Why? Why should somebody, hey, daddy's girl, why should somebody who says all of this violent, disgusting stuff, why should they garner any respect from any community? If you'll speak on that way about somebody, and it's mind-blowing to me that B. Nicole supports any of this shit. Any of it. And the whole thing about it is, girl, they ain't there for you, just like they ain't there for Anaya. Because Anaya went live yesterday. And Loca went live at the same time. Let me tell y'all the breakdown. Anaya stuck her neck out here for the state gang, right? Anaya stuck her neck out for MoneyBoy Trey, Joy Chit Chat, everybody in state gang. But when Anaya went live, okay, and when Anaya did her live coming at Loca had over 200 people in her chat when she was reacting to Anaya, right? Where was MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat while Anaya was live addressing Loca? Where were they? Do y'all want to take a guess? Y'all want to take a guess where MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat were? They were in Truth Hurts live. So Anaya did all of this. Talked all her shit, shot all her shots. And she had 40-something people in her live while Loca had 200. And they were sitting on one something over there in Truth Hurts live, while Loca was sitting with 200 and something in her live. Anaya couldn't get 50 people, and Joy Chit Chat and MoneyBoy Trey was over in Truth Hurts live, while Anaya was over there swinging by her damn self. Basically, her and her husband on her husband's birthday. None of them, I think Joy was the only one that shared her out. Joy was the only one that shared her out. And they made honorable mention of Anaya. Anaya, you did all of that. And when the time came for somebody to support you, all of them people, all the state gang to support you when you was getting ready to get hammered or gavelled by Loca Libra, they didn't show up. They didn't show up. Girl, please understand this. Understand this. The way you ride for motherfuckers, make sure that they're going to ride for you the same shit I'm doing for Deani and if it was too strong, I know damn well they would do the same for me because they have in the past. They have. They have ridden hard. Like when all of that shit happened, when behind the scenes, y'all, support was gone. Yeah, that was a bitch. It was a bitch. Support was not there. And at the end of the live stream, Anaya's voice was trembling because Anaya realized it. Anaya realized that all that shit I did, all that caping, well, I can't speak for Anaya, but I heard her voice trembling a little bit. She was like, I'm done, y'all. She's nothing. You know, you could hear it in her voice. Like, what did I do all of this for? Like, I went on your platform. Like, when she's going back and forth, not one of them hopped up on her platform. Not even for 5 minutes, y'all. Didn't even hop in the damn chat to help her. But listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to just the day before what she was saying in support of them. In support of them. Girl, they should have all been in your man's birthday bash. They should have all been supporting you. They should have all been holding you up and repping. And this ain't no divide and conquer shit. So don't come back with no live later talking. I'm just calling out what I see. Calling it out how I see it. Y'all will use a motherfucker to fight for you. But when it's time for you to stand with that motherfucker, you crickets. Or you give them honorable mention. Or play a little fucking Rocky song or shit when the fight is over and they hop back in your chat talking about, I'm back, guys. I'm back. After I fought alone by myself and none of you came over there to support me. None of you stuck your neck out there. None of you got that gavel bashed up against your head. Me and my husband were over there by ourselves fighting. Just sad. It was sad. It was sad to see. I felt bad for Anaya because I said, okay, now I know Anaya gonna have some people up in this motherfucker. I said, oh, it's about to go down. Because Loca going in, I know Truth Hurts, they all know she live because Joy shared her out. I said, it's about to go down. We about to see Battle Royale. We about to see about 10 motherfuckers on Anaya's panel fighting with Anaya. No, we didn't see that. I thought it was going to go down.
Like, I fucking saw, like, if I can, like, they trying to pull some weird shit. Like, it's just weird. Like, that's why I just sit back and I just watch everything. I can't.
That's why you should have sat back a little bit longer. Anaya, this is my yeah, it went downhill. Her roasting session for Local was like crickets in that motherfucker. It was crickets in that motherfucker. And Local's whole chat. Now you could say I'm coattail riding. I don't ride nobody's coattail, but and I sure ain't hop up on Local's panel to help her either. Didn't hop up there, but I sure was ready to see what was going go down. You did all of that caping for them just the day before. I knew they was going to be on your panel, which especially that's your husband's birthday. They wanted y'all shit to end with a good night. That was your husband's birthday, Anaya. And you went up there on that panel on your own platform. And then Loca dog walked the both of y'all on hers with support. And the very people that you supported the day before just gave you honorable mention. Right. She should have sat back for a while longer and saw how this stuff played out. I ain't coming for Anaya. I don't have nothing against Anaya. I just think that she just got played. I think she got pulled. She allowed herself to get pulled into something because she supports people that don't really like. This is about clicks and views for them. It ain't about no family. It ain't about no alliances. It ain't about no building no shit together. It's about clicks and views for their channel and their platform. And they're going to use whoever they can use to do that. It is what it is. Shoot. Yeah, she dog walked her. And that's the thing. It's like, there's no doubt about it. Like, wasn't no, now if Loca had lost or if Loca was the one, because Loca did it by herself, and it was two people on Anaya's platform. It was two people on Anaya's platform. It was still 2 against 1. It was still Loca by herself. It was 2 against 1. A husband and a wife, and it should have been the 7. Because you was on a platform with 7. It should have still been all of them people, that all of the state gang should have been in there helping you, girl. Because you help them. You speak up for them. You ride for them. The fuck? I'm just saying. Come on now.
I've been watching it too.
I've been watching. I've been quiet. I've been too quiet.
Now, if Anaya had a dog walk Loca, I would have came out here and I'd been like, oh, Loca, why you go out like that? Or what the fuck happened? Or like, I was like waiting just to see like who's gonna win, because they calling Anaya the champ. The champ, she could take down whole groups of people. She takes them down. And I'm like, I'm ready to see this. Because if Anaya can take down a group of people by herself, it's for damn sure she can take down Loca. Because Loca just one bitch. One bitch with a big mouth. It's for damn sure. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen, and Anaya didn't have no help. Shit, the fuck?
Too much going on.
But see, you see, now you talking.
A fan of what? Like, what are you talking about?
And see, that was my thing earlier when the shit popped off. I was like, I don't want nobody to be, because when I seen them started going after Urban, and I was like, and Trey and I talked about it, like, no, Trey, leave this shit alone. And
see, the thing about it is, it's not, no, you can't say somebody's going after Urban, just like you can't say I'm going after Anaya right now, because Anaya spoke on me first, and Urban spoke first. Before anybody said anything, he had somebody else's name in his mouth. You can't say that somebody's coming for somebody when they're reacting to the things that were said about them. That's not fair, y'all. Y'all have to stop that. Y'all trying to make people saying that people are bullies when they're reacting to the things that you say about them. You just don't like the reaction. Some of the shit Loca say, I don't like it at all. Some of the shit she say is funny. Some of the shit you say is funny, Joy and MoneyBoy Trey. And some of it isn't. Same with me. Same with you, Anaya. Some of the shit we say, it cuts deep and it hurts. But do you feel bullied? Do you actually feel like somebody's bullying you? Have you had years of content done on you? Have you had lies told on you? Huh? Because when you do have lies told on you, you come back and you debunk them, don't you? If there was a chopped and screwed video out here about you, you would come back and you would tell the truth about it. If somebody did bully you, if you felt like you were actually bullied, you would do something about it. I mean, y'all got like 12,000 people on your platforms when you go live. You got a big old support system. You just talking to, well, basically two, what you call crazy old ladies or crazy ladies or whatever. Loca's, way younger than I am. So if you're being bullied, how is a gang of people who go on platform, who do lives twice a day, who have multiple channels with thousands and thousands of subscribers, how are you being bullied by a content creator who just uses one channel, one person on the platform, and responds to the things that you have to say about them? How are you being bullied? That's my question. And I'm only asking that question because you mentioned my name and linked me with Loca Libra. That's the reason for my question. Y'all can go and watch Anaya, the rest of Anaya on that live stream. Like I said, it was the Tommy Sotomayor Part 2 live that MoneyBoy Trey did. And they talked about Loca for a long time. And I think Anaya mentions my name a couple of more times in here, but we're not even going to get into that. I want to get into the, I said what I said to Anaya. I think, Anaya, that you should, this is my opinion. you know, and you're probably gonna come live and cuss me out and say all kind of mean things, you and your husband, about me, and I'm not going to react to it. I'm not going to respond to it. I don't have anything against you. I feel like you reacted too soon. You should really assess the whole thing. I get that you like these people, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't have anything against them either. Just disagree with some of the things that they say and do. I don't have anything against MoneyBoy, Trey, Joy, Chit Chat, nor you. But I'm going to call it like I see it, just like you called it like you saw it, right? So let's talk about chopped and screwed videos, because yesterday, you know, Truth did a live saying that she was going to move away. Well, she wasn't going to do any content, or she was going to change the way that she did her content, her commentary, and whatever. And that's what she said. She said she doesn't want any back and forths, and she doesn't want her content being used to lie on her. So the thing about it is, the fact of the matter is, I've never lied on Truth Hurts with my commentary or my content. Never. She's never beasted me with her commentary. She's never checked me or anything like that. I have never lied on them with my content or my commentary. Never. They've never been able to come back and pop me in a lie, ever. There's not one video that Truth Hurts can put up where she has been able, her or Love and Gossip, where they've been able to pop me or point out any contradictions in my content. And let me show you why. It's because I don't do things like this, okay? And this is no shade to the other content creator that did this, because I don't have any issues with you anymore. I've moved on from all of that shit with the Heidi, Wanda. I don't have any issues with anybody, okay? But Joy Chit Chat did a live on her channel, and she talked about deception. She talked about people. Hey, Samantha. She talked about people, a content creator that misrepresented something that happened when she and MoneyBoy Trey met up with one another. Okay. Now I'm going to play this live right here. I'm going to share the screen right quick because I want you guys to see something. I'm going to stop sharing the screen after I show you guys something here. Okay. So this is a live on Joy Chit Chat's channel. And it's called Sherelle's World Decline Interviewing Blogger Philly Phil Review with MoneyBoy Trey. Has 651 views. It aired on August 11th. It is a 2-hour and 32-minute live stream. And we're going to start at the, let's see, what's the minute mark?
Well, no, fuck that. You've been, we've both been kind of like
about the 11-minute mark.
I'm not ducking no smoke. I ain't trying to say, I ain't saying nothing about the lady, but what she put up on her community post was kind of disturbing to me as well. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of, I got the screenshots of it. And I was kind of like, wait, what? So she puts this on her community post.
So I'm going to stop sharing the screen right there, and I'm just going to let the audio play out because I want to tell y'all something about chopped and screwed and misrepresentation of factual events, right? Anytime you make videos, if you if you use another content creator's content and you try to misrepresent their content, they are in possession of that content, right? They have that content on their channel. That's their copyrighted content, is theirs to use and do with. So if you misrepresent something, if you like the video that Too Strong did the other day, where she played Love and Gossip saying things about her mother, where Love and Gossip had denied ever saying things about her mother, her husband, her children, and she put all of the blame on Tasty Talks. Well, Too Strong took her a while, but she found the receipts to pop Love and Gossip in her lies and pop her in her, pop them in their lies. But the video was chopped and screwed. It was what is considered a chopped and screwed video because it's not the whole video. It's pieces of different videos, but it's not lies. That video that Too Strong did was pieces of, I think, one video, but it was like an 8-hour live stream. If you're going to make a point, you're not going to make a point with an 8-hour. Nobody's going to watch an 8-hour live stream if you're trying to pop somebody. So why would I put a video? Why would Too Strong go to her community wall and say, hey, y'all, this is where Love and Gossip said X, Y, and Z about my mother and my husband right at the video's gone, for one. The other video that we were going to use has been chopped and screwed by the content creator. So a lot of the things that they said had been taken out already, right? So when you are proving a point, when you are popping somebody in their lies, or somebody is misrepresenting the facts and they use your content to do it, you have the ability to come back and pop the fuck out of that content creator and show this whole YouTube community that they took your content, chopped and screwed your shit, and they lied about the events in that content. That has never been done by any channel that I have ever done commentary on, or any channel that I have ever played clips about. Nobody can pop me in a lie. You know why? Because I'm not going to lie on you, because I don't want you to come back and pop me. I don't want to give you that. And Joy and MoneyBoy Trey know that. They know that if I lied on them in any way, they would do exactly to me what they did to Heidi. So let's listen to it.
Okay. Now, mind you, this is from a video that we did after we went on a meet and greet with her best friend. Okay. We was we was chilling, and we went live, and she put this picture up, and then she put this picture up, and she says abuse is not okay, whether it's mentally, emotionally, or physically. Abuse is not okay. Okay, you said that twice, lady. I know you. Never mind, ma'am. Never mind. If you or anyone you know is being abused, there is help anonymous. Call. I didn't call the number.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. This right here. Let me say this about MoneyBoy Trey and Joy Chit Chat. This kind of content right here, this kind of commentary right here, when you present the facts, you present the evidence that supports the facts, and then you speak the truth, that's the content that I respected from their platform. But the play running and the lying and the name calling and stuff like that, that's not the content that I respected and that I supported. Didn't even know that the content went that deep and dark because I didn't watch them like that. I just have to admit. But this kind of commentary, the kind of commentary that brings the truth, the facts to this YouTube community, that's the kind of commentary that I respected from that platform, those platforms. So that's what I want to make clear. So when I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to play this out. I want y'all to see this. This is how it's done.
Now, when I seen these pictures, okay, I'm like, oh, that's when we was live. So if I was being abused on a live, wouldn't y'all had concerns? But then I had to think about it for a minute, and guess what the JOY had to do? And I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, just because I'm an asshole like that. The human net, I don't bother with you, ma'am. But
I'm gonna speed it up.
I'm gonna give you attention, but you don't deceive your audience like that, ma'am. Like, what's wrong with you?
And that's the part of it too. It's deception of the audience. Now, when you misrepresent facts about Eat with Q, right? When you misrepresent the facts about my YouTube niece, and I feel the need to come out here and correct the record, I'm doing exactly what you did for yourself, Joy. What you did for MoneyBoy Trey, Joy. Do you understand where I'm coming from, Joy? When you make false, when you do commentary, see, for this ain't about no fucking local Libra. So stop trying to make this about some damn local Libra. That's because that shit is convenient for y'all. But y'all know why I spoke out. I told you I spoke out on your platform because you started doing content and commentary. And you started misspeaking about the historical facts about Eat with Q. And you said that you were doing it because you didn't like what was happening to Truth Hurts. And you wanted to support your sis. That's what you said. And I said that you're doing commentary on her to support your friend, but you're doing non-factual commentary. So I came out to correct the record, just like you felt like it was your right to do for yourself, right? So let's let this play. So she's going to correct the record.
So this is the live. Vlogging from Tunica, Mississippi after the meet and greet with Eat with Philly Phil. Okay? This is the live. So let's look at it together, guys, for a couple of minutes. Let's look at it together. It's mine. I won't strike myself. Okay?
And I hope you don't strike me. I hope you don't strike me because this is fair use and I will fight the strike. But I'm hoping that you don't strike me because I'm really trying to come to a point of peace right here. I'm trying to come to a equal and mutual understanding that we can survive and we can all coexist on these YouTube streets. We don't have to go back and forth with one another. And I'm speaking for myself. I can only speak for me. That's all I can speak for.
Well, unfortunately, ma'am, you have my image and likeness in there, so I may strike you if you piss me off. Tread lightly. Don't push.
Gosh. There go daddy. All right. I don't know. I might have to call that 1-800 number because I think what is that called? Emotional abuse? Are you threatening me? You bullying me?
I just want y'all to see that she proves that the photos that were taken from that video were not abusive photos. She proved in this live stream with her own content that was taken by another content creator, and the narrative was spun and it was made to look like something that it wasn't. And Joy felt so passionately about that lie being put out there about her and MoneyBoy Trey. She felt the need and the responsibility, and she had the right, the overwhelming and ultimate right to come back and correct the narrative. Just like we have the right to do that. Just like Sin City has the right to do that, or people who support Sin City have the right to do that. Just like people who support Eat with Q have the right to do that. We have the right to come back and correct the narrative. It's not beefing. It's not drama. It's about correcting a non-factual narrative. There is no Wallgate, y'all. They're not together anymore. They're not. Now, you can report and say whatever you want to say as good content or whatever it makes you money, but that's a lie. They're not together anymore. He's not in her house. About her vagina when she slept with him. When that becomes your business, when it becomes other people's business, and when y'all want to make up all of these narratives, and then men talking about a woman, oh, she jumped off of one dick and hopped on to another. That's disgusting. No woman wants a bunch of strange men fantasizing or doing commentary about when she hopped from one bed to another. It's gross. It's just weird.
That girl is cute right there. Look at that girl. And that's the lip gloss that I got from the blogger.
Add it to the Jose Cuervo and the gift bag we brought.
You kind of sort of messing up my what I got going on.
Oh yeah, I'm abusing the hell out your neck.
Now, I'm going to stop sharing now. Joy made her point. She made her point right there. With just that video. It's longer than that, though, because they go into great detail. I suggest you guys go and watch it because it's a very, very right in your face way of showing you why you don't take somebody else's content, Why you don't try to spin the narrative or turn the truth into, hey Trish, why you don't try to turn somebody else's truth into your live for your content and your commentary, because it gives them the opportunity to come back and call you a liar. Come back and prove you to be deceptive about something. And that's the reason I would never do anything like that to any content creator. I would never put a lie out here about you. One, because I just don't feel like it's right to lie about somebody's situation or speculate about something that you don't know about and put a false fake narrative out here to try to make somebody look like they're lying to the community or they shouldn't be trusted. I feel like anybody who wants to, it's the very people that are out here telling all of these lies on multiple content creators. Those are the very people that don't want you to point their lies out. Those are the people that don't want you to point out to this YouTube community when plays are being run and when lies are being told and when the narrative is being changed. You know? I'm just saying. It's just weird to me. Hey, can't handle the truth. It's just weird to me that we as a people can't see when things are right in front of our faces. It's like they want us to ignore the things that we see with our own eyes and believe the lies that they tell that have no proof or no evidence. You hear this man come up on Truth Hurts platform and say, you know, gray is the norm for apartments all over the country. Gray is a neutral color. They're not doing beige anymore. Everybody who has rented, especially renting in certain areas, that grays are the norms for painting walls and stuff like that, to make it about people lying about mukbang meat. And it's the trivial shit that they go in to try to pick your life apart and try to make you a liar when they're the ones lying on you. Y'all sitting up and creating whole scenarios about somebody else's punani, who they sleeping with in their bed, what color walls they have, and what seafood they're eating. It's childish and it's immature. And to say things like, okay, I'm not going to do commentary and I'm not going to do this on this guy, but when I'm doing positive content, I'm not supported. When you are doing the negative commentary and when you are coming after people, when you are ripping people's lives apart, you're not being supported, then you're being used. That's not support. That's your platform being used by trolls that don't like that content creator. You don't have real support. You don't. That's not support. That's people coming to your channel because you are ripping apart the content creator that they don't like. That's not support. And any platform that's built off of that kind of commentary, that platform is not going to last. It's not going to last. And nobody's telling anybody what to do with their platform. I've heard so many content creators. A lot of people don't know what enough is about. And it's because it seems that when people want to bully or when they want to go after the content creators that they want to go after, they want to use this word enough is enough. They want to use a movement or a petition to make a point, or they want to use Local Libra or myself or the words that I use to make an excuse as to why it's not okay across the board. It's just not okay. It's not okay to fixate on one content creator and make that your whole channel, especially when you have to look at every teeny weeny bit of that content creator's life and want to pick out every little mistake or misspeaking or wrong date or everything and turn them into a liar. Because somebody might have said something that contradicted something that they said 2 or 3 years ago. When your whole life can be picked apart from one damn video, when your story changes throughout the video. 1 minute your life is public and you want to tell everybody about your life, and you criticize this and criticize that and say, oh, I don't want to. And then when your chat asks you, well, show us your life. Oh no, my life is private. I don't want to do that. I don't want to show you around because of this reason and that reason and this reason, but you want the right to pick everybody else's life apart. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. I don't believe that these content creators are going to move. I'm going to say the names. I don't believe that Truth Hurts is going to move on from her content or her commentary about Sin City. When Sin City does come back, I do believe that Truth Hurts is going to be doing lives on Sin City, and they're going to be vile and disgusting just like they always were. That's just my belief. And I don't believe that Truth Hurts is done with Q either. That's just my belief. And it's basically because of the history. It's the history. And it's the fact that neither one of them, I don't believe that Anisha is going to back away from Dalvin or B Love's Life's family, because they don't make money. Their channels don't grow because everybody knows them for that negative commentary and that negative content. I don't believe it, that they're going to move in a positive way. But that's not my fight. That's not my fight, because what I did recognize is about this content that they're starting to do is that they're moving in a different direction. It's not all of the doxing and all of the name calling and talking under people's clothes. It's these weird conspiracy theories that just make them all look crazy. It's all of this shit that nobody can prove. No proof for nothing. And that's the road that they're going to go down, this fucking conspiracy theory road. And let it do what it do. I wish all of them the best. Yeah, she is. I do go lay down. You should. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this, is that people need to understand. People need to understand that, how do I say this? If somebody came out, say tomorrow, Loca came out and she did a video and she told all kind of lies on Truth Hurts. And I had receipts that showed that Loca was lying on Truth Hurts. I'd do a video and show those receipts. I say, oh, now Loca, you know you're wrong. Now this didn't happen this way. That didn't happen this way. This happened this way and this happened. That's what being, how do I say? That's what being a fact finder and a truth seeker is all about. When you prefer the truth and the facts over people, over relationships, when you prefer the facts over any other thing. So these false narratives and stuff like that, the only thing that they're going to do is make these people look just crazy. Just crazy. And that's the only thing that we can sit back and watch, is that they're going to be the ones that are looking crazy. Now, let me say this in closing, because I'm about to get off of here. I want to say to Anaya, sis, I don't have anything against you. I wish nothing but the best for you, your husband, your family. Like I said, I sent my prayers, my condolences through y'all loss. I wish nothing but the best for you and your family. Don't know why you hate me so much, but I don't hate you, sis. Okay? I don't hate you at all. Same Joy, MoneyBoy Trey. It is what it is. You know, I don't have anything against you guys either. But when I see something that don't make sense, especially from people that I know how to put the pieces together, especially from people that I know how to search those facts and actually put those facts in place, to me, it's way wrong when it comes from people like y'all. When it comes from people that can actually put pieces together. But that only works, I'm guessing, when it's in your own defense. When it's in your own defense. Joy, I don't have nothing against you. You are MoneyBoy Trey. But if y'all do commentary against my family members, like I'm going to come back and I'm going to debunk the commentary that you did if it's non-factual. Now, if it's just commentary and you just bullshitting and talking shit and all that stuff, but if we talk behind the scenes and we honestly think that it's something that could have a negative or adverse effect on Q's platform, I'm going to speak about it because it's my right to do so. Not my responsibility, but it's my right. And it's something that I really want to do because I do care about these people. And these people have had my back when shit was real tough with us. So I'm going to have their back no matter what. That's what I want to say. And as far as like, I don't even have anything against Truth Hurts and Love and Gossip anymore. I don't have anything against the sippers or anything like that. When I said I moved on and we were moving on, that's exactly what I did. But like I said, I still feel as though I have a right to tell the truth when the truth needs to be told, and I have a right to feel some type of way. We can disagree on things, and it doesn't have to mean that I want beef with you or that we're going to go back and forth. Yeah, we can get a little shady at times and stuff like that, but that's not a fight and it's not war. I'm studying war no more, you guys, but I am going to react. Y'all, I think I'm done with this live today. You know what? Thank you, Too Strong. Look, ain't none of us working together over here. We done been through some shit, y'all. We done been through some shit. Me and Loca done went back and forth. Loca ain't kissing my ass. I ain't kissing her ass. Nobody's kissing anybody's ass. We're all adults. Stop trying to make it like that. But the fact of the matter is that y'all didn't support Anaya. Y'all didn't. And I called it out. I saw it. A lot of people saw it. She came on that platform. She rode for y'all. She swung prematurely. She swung at people that maybe she shouldn't have even been swinging at because wasn't nobody even speaking on her or talking about her. She should have maybe just been quiet a little while longer and sat back. And the reason I say that is because Joy Chit Chat herself said that her and Anaya have had beefs in the past. Let shit play out for a while. Don't speak on some shit. It's things that happen, even people that I ride with that do stuff, and I'm like, whoa, like, why you do that? Like, we don't, but it's still their right to have their voice and speak their voice. Like, Anaya, you need to know the truth about things before you speak on it. And all of y'all should do that. But that's it. I'm rambling. I'm about to go. I'm about to get off of here. She should stop picking people. The thing about the picking people apart is like, damn, they go off of shit that's on YouTube. They make shit up. Wallgate, they went back. They went back 3 years on Q. Joyce said about Q, she said that Q did the same thing to Play that she did to Be Love's Life. How? I'm just confused as to how in the hell it's the same thing. It's like they're going back 3 years and people change, situations change, but none of them want to be called out. Truth Hurts don't even want us playing old content because she says she don't like the way she sound. But all that shit is still up. All of it is still up on her channel, most of it. The real gutter shit, I think that's the shit that she don't want us to play. But the real gutter shit, but most of the shit that they said is still up. Some of that live, the Too Strong play is still up. But you don't like to hear it. So what made you think that Eat With Q wants to revisit 3 years ago when it was some of the hardest times of her life? How is it fair for y'all to constantly put shit on my niece that she's already battled through, already dealt with? How is it okay for y'all to put that shit back out there and spin the narrative and it not be okay for us to come out here and talk about it? Make that make sense. How is it okay for y'all to do it, but it's not okay for us to react to it and clear it up? Why is it that y'all feel like y'all get these special provisions that we just don't get? I'm confused. And how is one person, how is this platform bullying? Let me share this screen. And I'm just going to remind y'all, how is this platform with me, one person, one voice? How's my platform bullying all of you or bullying Steak Gang? And this platform ain't bullying me. Make that make sense. How is me speaking out bullying and y'all speaking out with 7 people on the platform, 5 men and 2 women? How is me speaking out one person bullying, but 7 people speaking out? 7 channels. I'm sorry, not people, 7 platforms. How's one bullying and the other one isn't? Make it make sense. Exactly, Lemon Pepper. Make it make sense. Right, Deani? They will. They will definitely catch up on them. Exactly. They act like people can't change and they want people to live in their past. So if Truth wants to move on from her past and she's saying that she doesn't like the way that she sounds when she talks about me, talked about Too Strong's family, and when I talked about her family and she talked about my family, if you don't like the way you sound, what makes you think that why should anybody else be bombarded with their past like that and it be twisted? Y'all really chopping and screwing Q's past. I mean, if that's some chopping, because you're not showing any proof of anything, only theories, fake scenarios. It's right. Stop the lying. That's what we're talking about. Stop all the lying. Stop all of the lying. That's all we're saying. Stop lying on people and they won't have that many issues if you don't lie. But anyway, y'all, we getting ready. No, we're not scared of how many people is on the panel, but the thing about it is I'm confused as to how all of those people on the panel can call one person a bully when you got a multitude of people on the panel coming for that person, but you can call 1 or 2 people bullies. It's not making sense to me. That it's just the math ain't mathing. It's just not adding up. It's not going up. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, Spencer. Look, we had to talk about this because I want all of us as a community to understand that the tide is changing, that people want the facts now. They want receipts for things. Like, we don't want marriages ruined based upon lies. Like, I feel like if you're not credible at all, you're just not credible if you can't produce what you're speaking on. If you don't have any evidence that supports what you're saying, like we had to do headboard gate. We had to do headboard gate because we knew that headboard was not the headboard that Walter was sitting in front of. We had to come out and we have to like pop some things. And then they say, oh, no, I ain't been talking about Walt and Cindy. And then I hear another content creator say, well, the reason you're not talking about Walt and Cindy, let me tell y'all this. So a couple of days ago, a week ago or so, I said, well, I haven't heard Truth Hurts and Love and Gossip speaking on Walt and Cindy. Loca didn't say my name. I said, I haven't heard Truth Hurts and Love and Gossip speaking on Walt and Cindy for a long time. So apparently they've backed off of the Walt and Cindy content. So later on that day, I don't know if it was that day or the next day, Loca does a live. And in part of her live, she says, don't trust that because Walt and Cindy haven't been giving them anything to talk about. And lo and behold, last night, Truth Hurts admitted herself. And when Loca said that, I said, no, see, Loca's just being, how did I say? Because I think I said it to somebody over the phone because they were saying we were talking about it. And I was like, no, because I think that Loca's real cool with Cindy and she's just judging it based upon how she feels that I said, I don't believe that they'll come back with all of that negative commentary about Sin City. I said, because they haven't been talking about her for the longest, but lo and behold, last night, Truth Hurts said, I ain't been talking about Sin City because she ain't gave me nothing to talk about. She admitted it. She said Loca was right, that she has not talked about Sin City because Sin City hasn't given her anything to talk about. So the moment that Sin City comes back, that's what led me to believe that the moment that Sin City comes back, the content and the commentary is coming back. So that's what I wanted to say about that, y'all. That's what I wanted to say that she did last night. The Truth Hurts did say. That's why I said what I said, that I don't think that the commentary is going to stop, because I don't think that Walt and Sin City are going to stay gone forever. I just don't think that. And I don't think that her platform can make the kind of money and garner the kind of revenue that she was getting when she was going in and ripping Walt and Cindy apart. It's just never going to make that kind of money unless she's doing that kind of content. So that's what I'm saying. And that's the driving force through a lot of them. And that's why MoneyBoy Trey has admitted that that's why he's doing all of this vile stuff to Eat with Philly Phil, for the money. For the money. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing, is that there's something. Let me say this. You can, this is going to sound like how do I say this? People get mad at me because I'm not mad at Loca. People are mad at me because I won't go back and forth with Loca anymore. And I think that's and people don't understand it. They're confused by it. Well, you don't want to beef and argue with somebody for the rest of your life. And when one side is willing to let shit go, I'm willing to let shit go. If Loca don't want to go back and forth with me no more, I ain't going back and forth with Loca. It's the same with anybody. If you're not going back and forth with me, I'm not going to address you. But the fact of the matter is, if she's telling the truth, I'm going to say when she's telling the truth. If she's telling a lie, I'm going to say when she's telling a lie, just like I would expect her to do with me. If she were doing commentary or mentioning me, if it's the truth, it's the truth. If it's a lie, it's a lie, right? That's with anybody. Anybody. You can't get upset with people because they want to move on from a beef because you're beefing with that person now. Me not beefing with Loca wasn't a problem to Anaya until Anaya started beefing with Loca. Then Anaya wanted to know why I wasn't beefing with Loca, or why I was speaking against MoneyBoy Trey, because they ran a play. They ran a play on this community, not Loca. They lied to this community about factual events that occurred. That's what I was addressing. It just so happened to be in Loca's benefit. So I'm just saying that, like, when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. When it's time to ignore certain people like Dead Girl and like Alana Morris and Nina Mbachu, it's not gonna gain y'all platforms anything by sitting and watching those dry ass bitches sit and repeat themselves over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours. Just like when you watch content that was done on Sin City, it was the same shit every day for hours and hours and hours. The same lies told over and over and over again for hours. It's the same shit. It's pointless. It's millions of people out here to talk about. Tasha K do commentary on people and she moves from person to person. She say some vile, mean shit, but she don't stay on people forever. That's right, Spencer. And that's the thing. And those are that Spencer, God, why is it that the people that be doing the worst stuff be the ones always putting God in it, playing gospel music and talking about God and their connection with God, be telling the most lies, talking under people's clothes, and then going to God when it benefits them, using God when it benefits them. Y'all need to stop that too. Y'all need to stop using God when it benefits you. Stop using God as a crutch. Stop using your spirituality as a crutch, because tearing people down and talking about people's families and talking about their children, ain't no God in none of that. Ain't no God on. I'm going to let y'all know. Newsflash. Ding, 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 ding. God ain't on your platform. He's not. God don't support you calling women bitches and hoes. He don't. God don't support what I do. God don't support what you do. God don't support what Loca do. God don't support what Too Strong Loving. God ain't supporting none of that. You're not getting that revenue from the Lord. Okay? Okay? There's financial benefit in doing evil too. I just want you to know that. There's a lot of financial benefit in doing some evil shit. Okay? Because hell has many mansions also. That's what I need for you to know, that you are not doing the Lord's work. So getting on here and praying before you eat, or praying to God, or doing gospel hours and all of that shit, that don't erase the damage that you've caused, or the lies that you've told on people's marriages, and the lies that you've told on people's relationships, or the ways that you try to tear down platforms, the ways that you pick apart people's every single word. And then to sit back and say, I try to find the inconsistencies. Y'all know how I do. But got a problem when people point out the inconsistencies in the shit that you say and do. You want to say, oh, well, you didn't keep your promise to your subscribers. You want to say, oh, Sin City didn't keep her promise to her subscribers because she didn't give away some what y'all call fake Yeezys, right? But then you want to turn around and say, you want to say that about Sin City, but then you want to make promises to this community and then back off on them because I know that's what y'all want. No, honey, that's what you promised. That's what you promised. Those were your promises to this community. Didn't nobody come out here and say they had all of these receipts and all of this evidence and they was going to show it to the community? You said that. You promise breaking. You're the one out here running these skits and running these plays and shit and getting mad when motherfuckers decide to call you out on it. Stop it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So when you can't do the things that you promised this community that you were going to do, you turn yourself and your platform into a lying ass platform, and ain't no truth coming off of it. And I know that truth hurts. I'm done, y'all. I said all I had to say, and I said it to the people that I needed to say it to, and I'm done. So, on the channel. You know what? The thing about it is, the problem is that if that happened, it would be a pity party thrown. The thing about that I find like so perplexing about the content that's done on that platform is that like they talked about people's kids and they came for people's relationships, they parenting. They've come for Q before on their platforms and stuff. They can lie and say that they haven't. We saving these receipts. We saving them until they come out with some shit that we really gonna have to pop their asses in. But when the same thing happens to them, or when something similar happens to them, when somebody vaguely mentions, their family members, all hell breaks loose. All of these channels get together. State Gang gonna have a panel. Everybody is gonna support Everybody supports Truth Hurts be through all of her pain. When Dead Girl was sharing her son's picture out and put, this whole community dropped what they was doing and supported her in spite of everything that she was doing. Even the people that supported Sin City supported Truth and what she was going through and laid their swords down. Laid their swords down. Y'all, and I got to yell with this one. Laid their swords down and supported this woman with what she was going through, with everything with Dead Girl. Everything. But when the time comes for you to give somebody some peace and somebody say, hey, it's a whole, out of the mouth of boy stop capping, it's a whole debacle. No. I don't owe nothing. I'm not supposed to do it. No, but when a community stands for you and supports you, and when a community is saying to you, hey, come on now. And she sees that the tide is, that's why she's talking about loyalty and, support. It's not loyalty. Nobody owes you loyalty. This is YouTube. This ain't your family. These ain't your kids. This is not people that you gave birth to. This is not the people that you raised. Loyalty, you talking about YouTube. Loyalty to people because you talk to them behind the scenes. It hits it does hit different when you talk to people behind, but this ain't your real family. This is not your biological people. Loyalty, I don't want to see you in people's chats if they talking about, are you serious? These are adults. They're not saying anything about, if you're not saying nothing about me in that damn chat, I don't care where you go. If you ain't calling me a bitch or saying I'm a clout chaser or an ass kisser or lying on me, I don't care where you go. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you cash app. I don't care about that kind of stuff because I don't know you in real life. I've never met you. We ain't never made no pact. We ain't sleeping together. We ain't never been together. I don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. Look, let me say this. I don't owe Deani nothing. I don't owe Q nothing. I don't owe Spencer nothing. I don't owe and they don't owe me nothing. I'm committed to them and loyal to them because they've proved to me, they've shown me that they got me. So I got them. But don't nobody owe you shit. Nobody. Nobody. I don't owe nobody nothing. They don't owe me nothing. The only thing we owe each other is just, you know what? We don't owe each other anything. Let's just keep it real. But just don't lie on people. Don't lie on people. And don't be pressured into supporting somebody or not supporting somebody because you're afraid that one side will look at you a certain way. You can be neutral. You can speak to somebody like a sub for a sub and not be an op. You can do that. You can do that because you're a decent person and you just feel the need to just speak to somebody because they spoke to you. They ain't done nothing to you. I'm just saying, I see that. I just don't see that, if you're not participating and sitting on a panel with that person and participating in that activity, you ain't did it. You didn't do it. If you're not in the chat, helping them, egging them on, encouraging them, you're not participating. And if you come into a chat and just say, hey, everybody, how you doing? Thumbs up and yeah, that's not participating in the bullshit. And that's not, if you're not talking about that content creator or like laughing emojis and all that other kind, you're not participating in it. You just showing support for the content creator and you moving on, or you just watching the content. I just think that we finding shit to argue about and we need to stop. Y'all, we need to stop finding shit to argue about. We need to start stepping back and looking at this whole thing as what it is. It's YouTube. That's all it is. It's just YouTube. And don't nobody owe you shit. They don't owe you loyalty. They don't owe you no commitments. And they shouldn't be shamed and shunned because they want to go to somebody else's chat, because they want to go have fun in somebody else's chat, because they don't want to be a part of drama for one day, or they want to do something different, or it's childish. And it's childish for adults to look at other adults that they don't know in real life and look at those adults like they owe them something. Because you don't. Love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Well, I might not see y'all later because I'm not going to go live later. But I will be in these YouTube streets off and on all day, trying to see what's going on. Like I said, I don't have no problems with anybody, but we all have a right to say what the hell we want to say. Don't feel scared to hop down in the chat. And don't think that I have anything against you, because y'all know me. If I want to say something to somebody, I'm going to come to my channel and I'm going to do it. I wanted to say something to the people that I mentioned today. Miss Virginia. I want to say this to Miss Virginia before we get off. Miss Virginia, Rosie, Supreme Queen. Boy, stop capping and say he done. I want to say to y'all stay strong. Y'all know we in a fight with the devil. Okay? With the devil. Don't give that devil the power. Don't let her derail y'all minds and derail y'all contents. Y'all start focusing on your channels, Miss Virginia. You are not a black facer or whatever they're trying to call you and all that other kind of weird shit. You don't do blackface, honey. We know you don't do blackface. Y'all, there's so much I could say, but I'm gonna get out of here. But we got two demons out here. And I'm saying two because the other ones are irrelevant right now, because I know more, but they're irrelevant. I'm about to get out of here before I start talking too much. I love y'all. Bye! Because I was about to say something I'm not supposed to say yet. It's about our court cases. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll be keeping y'all abreast of what's going on in a couple of days. I'm going to be letting y'all know what's going on with these court cases and stuff. Let y'all know what's going on with the Nina and Bachu court case. But I've been silent for a reason. Okay? And that's all y'all need to know. I've been silent for a reason. And that reason is benefiting all of us who are going to have to fight the devil. Okay? Okay, Raina, you do a live. I'll share it out. I'll share it out because I got your notifications on. So, y'all, I will see y'all later. Yep, due process. I'm definitely, but we got some good stuff on the horizons to tell y'all in a little while. So y'all just stay tuned, and I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye, people.